Hello all, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing session 3 of tattoo removal on my right arm, and we're going to be doing the third session. We're basically working on all of this piece that you see faded here. This is not getting touched, that's not getting touched, and recently this was a stick and poke tattoo I filled in, and this was also another stick and poke tattoo I filled in. So these are not being touched, obviously. We are just going to be working on this middle part here. Also, if you'd like to hit that like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Bring those numbers up, give me some love. Anyway, and also it has been 2 years since the last tattoo removal, and the reason why is because throughout time, like doing this, you really affect your immune system by creating, trauma to an area. And also I noticed that there was a lot more scarring, and I wasn't giving the skin enough time to really heal past it. And I would get really frustrated and I would blast it, and I blasted it and ended up scarring my arm pretty bad in some areas, to the point where now it looks better. But when it was first done, I'm talking raised scars, bumpy scars. I had to use Gold Bond for a long time to really get those scars to tone down. And now they're at a point where I'm very happy with how it looks. I feel like it's very healed. So I do feel like I am going to continue the process, but just keep in mind that this fucking machine doesn't play around, and you do not want to go ham on it all in one go. Probably, the deeper the pigment is, the harder it's going to hit and more blisters going to become. So definitely work your way to smaller and build yourself up as you fade your tattoo, and go that route about it, because I just got really, overwhelmed with it and decided, oh, I'm going to max it and it'll be fine. And it's way more painful, it's way more damaging, and I really shouldn't have gone that far with it. It did yield cool results, but at the same time it damaged a lot, as much as it took out. So just keep that in mind, to keep your patience with it and go with this process slowly. And now let's continue. Okay, I just got to show this really quickly. On the back, there's 3 spigots. So the top spigot is where you use this hose to pour the water in. When doing this, you really need to unscrew the overflow. And when you're pouring in the water, when the water finally comes out of that overflow, that's when you know that the machine is full. Make sure that every single time you do this, you clean out the water. It's really important. And also, it's important to be using distilled water. Please don't use like sink water or anything like that. It will destroy your machine eventually. Make sure that this next step you do is always third, because you don't want to be plugging in any electric or anything like that. A lot of people, a lot of this machine has a lot of warnings on it about it. You will electrocute yourself and you will die. All right, all right, all right, all right. Do it third. Fuck. Sorry, I'm jerking you all around the place, but I had to change where this was pulling power from, because I thought, oh, I'll plug it into my power strip. It ended up shutting off my computer, you guys. I was like, oh, oops. So I had to plug it in a different outlet. I'm sure this outlet's going to work fine, and it's not going to pull too much power. So I ended up crashing my computer. That was, on with the show. I'm just gonna say this now that even at the 680, it's still stinging like a bitch. So even turning it way down lower than 1,000, trust me, start off small, whatever. Maybe you might do this a session and realize you didn't do it strong enough and it didn't pull out enough, but don't let that discourage you into jumping to max, because that's what I did, and don't do it. Don't fucking do it. All right, let's get on.
Tattooed and or pierced, they feel like they want to show you, you know? Like they go out of their way to show you sometimes.
Yeah, no shit.
When they walk through the poppy.
And there you have it. I'm gonna be honest, I had to wait a while to actually show the results. I thought it was only gonna take about a week to 10 days. It took more like 2 weeks. So I had to wait to make the ending of this video, so I apologize for the 2-week wait. But really quickly, I'm just going to show a series of photos. I'm going to show what it looked like before, and then I'm going to show what it looks like during the healing and the photos after. So here you go. Okay, that was the beginning. After healing, now here's a quick just before and fully done after healing. Oh, thank you for joining me on my tattoo journey. I will be doing more sessions on this arm so you can see the progression as each session goes, and exactly how many sessions does it take to make it go completely away. If you're wondering, for my face tattoo, it took about 14 sessions for it to get to where it's at right now. And even where it's at right now, I still feel like I want to do a few sessions with the color nozzles. So I am going to be continuing on a couple more sessions for my face tattoo. But I decided I wanted to hit a big piece. I had this as a big piece that I had already accomplished, and I was very happy with the results from that. So that is why I decided to continue onto my arm. There are also a few other pieces that I will be removing off myself. So this is not it. This is merely just the beginning. So I just want to remind you to lose your mind and find your soul. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button and press that like button, and I'll be seeing you guys around. Bye.